really thought he did something with that. He contradicted himself so many times. There's so much false shit in that shit. But here, let me break this shit down for you. Let's go.
First of all, I was never ducking law. 1 minute in and you're already getting angles wrong. Yeah, you made a bunch of points, but a lot of them were false. So I'll just debunk your shit, cause you've been lying on your songs. I never reported Vertex, he keeps making alts, moving from channel to channel. Man, that shit ain't my fault. It's funny, every time you battle, you bring up long disses, but then the response you just dropped was 6 minutes. Dawg, don't be a hypocrite when you're dropping the track. Throw in the towel, cause that's the only time you get racks. Yeah, you are insecure, you have meltdowns when you lose. You call help or bias when you don't win in them. You've been making disses just for content to have on your page. You act exactly the same no matter how much you age. Most of your own shots are better when directed at you, and troll chats aren't even shit compared to shit that you do. You talk on people being toxic, but here's what I'm questioning. Who made fun of Retro's dead family and messages? Who's siding with the guy that was doxing Sissy's kids, making deadbeat lines just for the sake of a diss? It was you, the guy that just loves toxicity. Call me toxic, take a look at yourself and think differently. Before your new track, I never brought up long disses, but now that your track is out, I'm starting to think different. There were risks when you make a diss track super long. There were hella false narratives throughout your whole song, and hypocrisy. Just take a good look in the mirror. Yeah, life is a bitch, and I know that you feel her. And the Miles thing has been disproved, you're just in doubt. He didn't kiss it, he stood next to it with his tongue out. And I'll admit it's weird as fuck, he tried to freak him out with it, but it's been over with. And Exit, he forgave him for that shit. You talk on channels getting taken down, just look at yours. That's why your P.B.M revived. What's revived there for? Because your old channel got terminated, getting reports. You got revived, but at this point, dog, you're just a walking corpse. You got dusted in the first round, get back into practice. I revived you from the dead, now you're back in the ashes.
You'll lose again.
Though you admitted you lost in the first round, you don't mean shit that you say, you just say words out your mouth. And that picture for your song just describes your fan base. Ain't nobody in that bitch, man, it's just a damn shame. You still have yet to show growth, you still don't have no damn fame. Ever since first round knockout, you ain't been a damn same. Since you say I'll be in chalk, you can chalk this up the board. I have confidence when rapping while you're sounding like you're bored. Monotone as fuck, it's the same problem I had back in 2022, every time I would rap. But the difference is I grew from there and I showed improvement, and it's so blatantly obvious that you even knew it. Cause on your first diss you said that I improved cause of music. That's a compliment to me because you couldn't do it. You sounded bitter on that shit cause you ain't making no movement. But I'm a movie when it's battle, when I push you to do it. My song crushed your thick skull, that's what it took to get through it. About time you made a decent diss cause I'm your influence. You say I never changed my tone, man, that shit was ironic. I changed your tone with that diss, but yet you still sound robotic. You say that on your diss that you get more people watching. Well, explain this to me, explain this nonsense. Yeah, I had my diss ready, you know what the reason is? It was a response to you making your first pathetic diss. If you didn't make that diss, this battle wouldn't exist. We both had our songs ready, so don't give me that shit, you had it coming. Don't go crying when you get your ass beat. You sound like you got on the mic and you got beat by the beat. You said my flow sounds goofy, but at least I can switch mine. While you switch the beat, it still came with the same shit. I'm convinced at this point, if you try to use a different flow, you might drown in your own saliva when you're in the boat. That's what you sound like, that's why your music ain't hitting no. But all you need to know is your reflections, all you seem to show. You've been saying I make bias health bars just to make you lose, and you say I get 5 damage for a line that wasn't true, and that line was from your side, so make up your mind. Am I biased or did I give extra credit to your lines? It's over at this point, you're just grasping on straws. Like the first round, you'll be making excuses for your loss. Yeah, I've got friends that show support when I drop music, unlike you, because your friends don't feel like they wanna do it, you little bitch.
Say I diss trash rappers good cause you're one of them.